Today we will be taking a look at some of the best LEGO Star Wars Mocs ever made, and this list is comprised of Clone Wars era Mocs only, so if you enjoy Clone v Droid battles then this is the video for you. Starting us off is a Kashyyyk Moc, but this one has a bit of a twist. This one is actually based off the latest Star Wars Battlefront 2 game, which I think is really cool, as I still play that game to this day. So this was created by Isaac Miner and featured at Brick Fair Chantilly, and this is a bit smaller than some of the other Mocs on this list, but it still looks awesome. If you've played Star Wars Battlefront 2 and you've played on the Kashyyyk map, you'll recognise a lot of things within this Moc, such as the turbo tank the clones have to defend, some of the Wookiee architecture, and lots of different clone and droid classes, as well as lots of heroes and villains on the battlefield such as Darth Maul, Obi-Wan Kenobi and General Grievous. Next up is the 327th Star Corps Legion on Felucia, and this was created by Jimmy Maniello, and this Moc featured at Brick Fair Virginia 2021, and I love the look of this Moc. Felucia is one of the most unique looking planets in all of Star Wars, and it really is so cool to see someone do such a good job with this Moc. Obviously the Moc features the 327th Star Corps Legion riding the AT-OT walkers through the dense jungle, and you also have some swamp speeders. To be fair, I think the swamp speeders look a little bit unfinished and could be a lot better, but the much larger AT-OT walkers look really good, and all the brick paneling makes the walkers look really well armoured. And also that Felucia landscape, I really do have to say, looks absolutely fantastic. Overall this is a really good Moc. Up next is the Battle of Utapau, which was created by Coconut Brick Studios. Now here we have a much larger Moc compared to the previous two, and this is based off a large battle that features in Revenge of the Sith. Used within this Moc are 45,000 pieces and over 150 minifigures. This is a really awesome Moc, and the main hangar looks great. You have the ATTE moving deeper into the city to take the battle into the droids. You've also got tons of battle droids, tons of clones, and lots of crab droids. There's also a really funny Easter egg like the camera crew which are filming the battle, hopefully they don't get caught up in the crossfire, and there's also some really cool details such as some clone commandos entering a secret passage to get behind enemy lines. Mocs really don't get more epic than this. Next up is the Battle of Umara, and this was made by Gavin Smith, and the Moc was displayed at Brickworld Chicago 2024. From the forests of Umara to the citadel or the base, it's absolutely amazing. There's just so much going on here, I could make a whole video based on this Moc. The Black Forest of Umara looks so cool, and even in Lego form it looks really cool but also kind of creepy at the same time. And of course the base also looks really good with lots of luminescent blue used for the ray shields and windows. There's also a lot of clones and droids doing battle throughout the Moc. It's a great Moc that does justice to one of the best arcs from the Clone Wars show. Next up is the clone base, which was made by Elliot Lyons, and this is a bit different to most of the Mocs on this list in the sense that there's no large battle taking place, rather this is just one massive clone army and a clone base, and boy does it look really good. One thing I love about this Moc is how it showcases some of the best clone vehicles such as the ATTE, Bark Speeders, AT-RT Walkers and Republic gunships. This Moc basically only has two clone legions here, that being the 501st and the 332nd legions. You also have characters like Anakin, Obi-Wan Kenobi, Ahsoka, Plo Koon and Commanders Cody and Wolf. Moving on, we have the Geonosis Battle Droid Factory, which was made by Doug Davis, and this Moc was displayed at Brickworld Indy 2017. Now, I'll start off with the only negative, that is the general colour bricks used for the sand of Geonosis. I really do think the reddish brown would have looked so much better than this sand colour. I think there's just too much of it, and overall it looks far too bland for what Geonosis should look like. But that is the only negative. The rest of this Moc is flawless. The droid base is fully motorised and looks fantastic. I can't imagine how long this would have taken to plan, prepare and then execute. There's also over 300 minifigures used within this Moc, and it really does show. The battle taking place looks so expansive, it truly is amazing. There's just so much going on, and yeah, Doug really did knock it out of the park with this Moc. Next up is the Battle of Kashyyyk from Solid Brick Studios. This is one of my favourite Mocs of all time. The attention to detail is just out of this world. I really do think David is one of the best Moc creators currently out there, and Kashyyyk is some of his best ever work. I really love the different colours used for the water to help evoke the depth of the water, and then just when you think things can't get any more epic, you take a look around the back of the Moc and inside you have the clone base, and it's just insane how big the base is and how much detail is inside. You've got everything from turbo tanks to ATTEs, not to mention the hundreds of minifigures throughout this Moc. It really is one of the best Mocs out there. Moving on to the best Clone Wars era Moc in my opinion is Solid Brick Studios' Battle of Geonosis. I did just say he's one of the best in the game when it comes to Mocs, and this Moc only proves my point further. This Moc is perfect, there are no flaws in it, it's simply breathtaking. The colours used are on point, the scope of the Moc is ridiculous, the small details are just insane. I'll just give you an instance of one small detail that I absolutely love, and that is the fact that David went so far as to use the correct colour Super Battle Droids, the more bluish version, instead of the more common grey colour. One notable thing I love about this Moc is the vehicles used. You've got ATTEs, Republic gunships, AATs, Republic dropships, and even a Venator hovering over the battlefield. I mean, I have no words, it is just incredible. For me, this is the best LEGO Star Wars Moc of all time. So what Moc from this video did you think was the best? Let me know down in the comments, I really would love to know. If you've enjoyed this video, please leave a like, and if you're not already, then be sure to subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching, have a great day, and I'll see you on the next one.